What's up, everybody? Coming back at you with game number 5 of the Battle.net Forum Clash Final. This is a best of 7 between imeurotrash and Risk. We have imeurotrash coming back, winning 2 games, tying up the series 2-2. And we're going into merry-go-round, so let's get it happening. Spawning up here in the top left. Playing for Integrity Gaming. Can he get the lead after tying the series up? He is the Red Terran. I'm imeurotrash. Spawning over here in the top right. Playing for Integrity Gaming. Can he get the lead again? He's the Blue Zerg. Risk.
Making some funny jokes over there.
Merry-go-round.
Zerg being easy.
Now I preset this map as one of the later maps in the pool because I believe it can provide some pretty crazy games in this matchup. It does have some imbalance points. I'll just ping one of them for you about taking your 4th base.
Yeah.
Or maybe the 4th would be over here for Risk in this game. Terran can have the watchtower and also siege from the low ground. Even not necessarily with siege tanks, but with drops and widow mines. Makes it really hard for Zerg to engage. But if you look at the 3rd of the outside of these bases, it's freaking really open for Ling Bane and creep spread. So I don't know, most people I talk to, at least in our clan, say that it's really Terran favored, and I agree. There's some really Terran favored aspects, but Zerg does have their niches as well, which can help out. And yeah, you just pinged a 13 pool or 14 pool, 14.
Keep guessing.
I did. Wait, no, we got the gas afterwards, I think. But yeah, this is not.
I think it's a 13-13, but never mind. He cancels the gas. Okay. I think that was a bit unexpected. I don't think he planned to do that in the first place. Maybe.
Yeah, that's
kind of weird.
You don't get It's not like he wasn't supply blocked. It wasn't like he was getting an extra drone from that. I don't think. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think he likes his opponent's minerals more than he likes his own.
I think they're worth more for him.
Yeah, he wants to take away those mule hammers for being so close to his base. And yeah, imeurotrash is not going to scout. Well, actually, he has his Reaper rally there, I guess, and his wow.
Yep,
what the hell?
What are you gonna do with a Reaper? I'm sorry. But
yeah, you need to bunker up, in between your ramp. You need to wall off the bottom of your ramp a bit and be able to hit the hatchery. Just to defend Ling Bane attacks. Because if your bunker's out of position, they can just walk past it and start attacking your ramp. And it looks like Risk does want to do something kind of cheesy like that. Or maybe not, because he doesn't have speed.
Risk is also not getting his natural up just now. SCV blocking it for now, but he's gonna get it. Alright, okay.
Yeah, no engineering wave block there, unfortunately for him. Yeah, going for that reactor is kind of greedy though. I think you need to finish that faster, or at least get more Marines out faster. Because there should be a queen and a drone coming out here, so we can make a spine and spread creep. But I guess it's not going to do anything. He just made a hatchery, and he's not going to push it much further than that. I thought he was going to do Katz's build, where he starts spines and queens and starts sieging the ramp of.
Yeah.
But he's not doing that. He's just blocking its creep. And Terran can build their CCs in base. He has his command center almost done. By the time the orbital is done, the creep should be mostly gone. And no speed for Risk. And he's actually going for 3 hatcheries right now. Very, very greedy. I don't know if he's going to be able to defend this against some kind of the inevitable Terran aggression that's going to come his way. We have the factory's going to start making Hellions really soon here. Oh no, going for tanks, I think. Or maybe Banshees?
Yeah, well, he's getting a tech lab for sure. Is he gonna get that starport? He's only on 1 gas, let's not forget that. There's a lot of SCVs, but if you see, he's gonna transfer some of those. Now, this
I think
is gonna take 20 more seconds to at least. I think for from the start. Crew spread takes 45 seconds to completely get moved. So this is going to be a while, but... Ooh, no starport yet, but look at SCV. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, Eurotrash not being able to scout too much with that Reaper, but he's going for a blind tank anyways, which is usually what you want to do against this kind of stuff. Maybe he's expecting some kind of roach play or something like that.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say Risk is actually ahead, to be honest with you. I mean, he doesn't have actually any units, and his speed is not finished yet, while Eurotrash has a lot of Marines at the middle of this map. He has 3 bases though, which is very advantageous for him, but...
Yeah, this is really risky pulling... No pun intended, pulling it out with, moving out with Marines like this. Speed will be done soon, and these slings will just... these Marines won't do anything. They'll kill some drones, maybe this will get some off. Speed's gonna be done, and yeah, all these Marines are just gonna die, unless they somehow get back in time. The tank will be nice, add a little bit of a buffer. And if he loses these lings here... Yeah, he's gonna hold on to this. You can beat this with pure lings.
Yeah, it's only one tank, and you can't really fall back on anything. Although lings are not splitting up, okay, they are now, and the sea tank is getting surrounded quite nicely. These lings doing a good job of killing everything, and it seems like this attack will be cleaned up very nicely, with nothing of value being lost for Zerg.
Yeah, it looks like yeah, Eurotrash didn't get a single worker kill there, and he only damaged the third a little bit and forced Risk to make some lings, but. I don't think, lings, so what? Oh, he's gonna get these Hellions too, wow.
30 lings, but look at the units that are on the map for Eurotrash. It's
yeah, Eurotrash,
small.
You can't, when you do a siege tank thing like that, you can't move it across the map, it doesn't work against Zerg that well. Maybe in TVT and TVP sometimes, but, Mass Lings just kind of counters the unupgraded Marine siege tank push a bit too hard because of the way that the Zerg production works. They can just make a huge flood, and since Win is making a bunch of lings a big deal, oh wow, these lings get straight by. These Hellions do nothing. These Banelings are going to do some damage. These Banelings are going to go into the natural mineral line. They're going to get shot down. Oh, you just wasted them all in a depot, and this bunker is still up. It looks like he's going to get some. That's the most he could have got there. Eurotrash doing the smart move. He's not evacuating them all at once. He just sent a couple to force the Zerg to detonate, and yeah, these lings are coming in again, but they're just going to evaporate to all this DPS. And it looks like Risk kind of just threw that little advantage he had.
Yep, exactly. He lost a lot of lings there, and I think the big mistake was there blowing up on the supply depot, which he really didn't need to. There were enough SCVs to make life hell for that in the natural, and whoa, okay. This just got a
Hellbats and Stim. Yeah, things are going to be pretty hard. He hasn't even droned up his bases all fully, except his actually his main's not even fully saturated. If you look at the gas, he's had to do something with this counterattack, but with the bunker there, I don't think it's going to do much. He's going to have to sacrifice his third. This spine crawler is in vain. These Hellbats are coming in. They're going to get healed by this medevac. There's slow banelings and only a little bit of creep, and lings will do nothing against this unit comp. He does get...
Yeah. No, one Hellbat got killed there, that's it.
Yeah, lings going into the main, they're actually doing quite a bit of damage. If he split those up to stop the production buildings and that CC from building, he probably could have done more damage. But, yeah, he's got a really red problem at his third base right now.
Yep, red as in fire and red as in red units. I mean, he needs more Banelings to hold this up. 4 Banelings is not going to hold off all these things.
Actually, I think he can hold this. If he gets us around with these queens and those Banelings detonate, but it's still not cost effective for him if you just look at the supply and the income right now.
Yeah. 2 versus 2 is not a place you want to be as a Zerg player at any point, especially versus a Bio Hellbat Terran. He holds off, but look at the crew spread. It's non-existent. There's just nothing outside of his ramp here. And there's no third base. That just got cleaned up. The Terran player has a third base almost completed. I mean, he has an orbital command on the way. And yeah, sure, he's droning now, but it's too little too late.
I think the only way he can possibly win this game now is if he goes for Swarm Host or something. He's just going for Roaches, so he's going kind of down that tech path. But yeah, it's going to be tough. Eurotrash has his third CC, he has his protection going up. He's just basically throwing these units right now to keep Risk further and further behind. No, I did not.
He was attacking the debris for like 10 seconds there.
Oh, there is damage on that, you're right. Wow.
But he has one queen right now able to fight this and a bunch of lings, and this is it. There's nothing else right now for Risk. I'm surprised he didn't.
Yeah, the Spine Crawler could have done a hell of a lot better if it was transferred to the front of the base, but his crisis management hasn't been the greatest. He's just been pumping out units and moving them to defend. Like, what else can he do, really? Looks like he's gonna do some roach play. He has no speed, so these roaches are actually really, really weak. Especially even if they kind of soft counter Hellbat Marine like this, they're still not gonna perform too well. Marauders finally coming out. Marauders finally coming out, and this little attack. Well, he's got to do something. This just isn't the thing he's got to do.
I mean, that would be a nice. These units would be nice, but they don't have speed. So he's very lucky he can get away there. To be honest with you.
Yeah, Eurotrash didn't even give chase there. He could have just capitalized on that really easily, but he's just macroing up, playing it a little bit safe right now, saturating his third base, getting all those upgrades right now. 2-2 on the way, second factory. Getting those medevacs, all those Marine Marauder like you typically see. And it's gonna do pretty well against unupgraded Roachbane.
Yeah, I can definitely vouch for that. Okay, so Roachbane is what the composition is that Risk is going for. He cannot do this up to 200. It's just not a viable strategy. His third base, it's better than Ling Bane Muta because it's more cost efficient in smaller numbers. I have to give him that. It's just true. People use it in ZVZ even, but when you start getting massive amounts of Marauders, specifically, Marauders counter both of these units. And Marauders, sure, they're expensive, but in the late game, Terran has them. They just have them as a part of their composition. And we see Eurotrash slowly adding more Marauders into this composition now, and it's going to be very hard. So Risk is going to try to finish it before that, it seems. Look at that army.
Yeah, no sensor tower or any scouting information, so that he could actually barrel into the third right now and escape. It looks like this army is actually deceivingly good against what it has a big, huge like punch in the mid game, but it generally gets much worse. It looks like the Banelings are finally soaked up. He's got a nice little concave going on right here, but the medevacs are actually going to pick up the bio and go away. Risk took a nice little engagement there, given what he had. This style of Roachbane Ling, although he doesn't have upgrades, but this is a style that was pretty popular in the middle of 2013. He unmade it pretty good. Not many Zergs knew how to play ZVT, or at least they weren't totally used to the Widow Mines at that time. So they were doing a lot of Roachbane comps and just trying to smash into the Terran over and over again to stop them from doing a parade push, because if you went Ling Bane Muta, you would just generally get whittled down, as like what we saw before the Widow Mine got patched. Yeah. And Risk, this style, this actually is the best unit comp he can go, given his economy. Like, no upgrades, just spend all your money on Banelings, and
he doesn't need this gas for mutas or for any other stuff as well. Upgrades, as you say, and mutas, and eventually a hive or anything. He just doesn't need it. He just needs to make Banelings and roaches, and those are very, I guess, gas inexpensive. He's gonna need a lot of them now for this big push here coming from Eurotrash.
Yeah, when you do this unit comp, you abandon air defense by not going for mutas, and you just put all your power into the ground. Oh my god, that surround could be huge. Let's see if this takes this massive engagement. The supply is dropping rapidly for both players. It looks like it's going a hell of a lot down more for Eurotrash. And that engagement, oh wow.
Golden. It was golden for Risk.
What? That was an amazing surround. What units does Eurotrash have? He has a bunch of medevacs, which will definitely get some durability against these roaches. No detection for these Widow Mines. It looks like they're going to hit some stuff. Some good micro. This bunker is also getting the shots off. Risk taking kind of a bad engagement, walking into the middle of that Terran army right there. And, oh wow.
So, we said that was an amazing engagement for Risk there.
Yeah.
Now, it's amazing.
He threw it away. It's just like he did in the Catalina game.
Yeah.
I don't mean to crap on his play too much, but yeah, it looks like he got a bit too like excited there. He's like, oh, I just took out a huge army, I should go attack. And then he attacked in like the worst angle possible, and now Eurotrash is just coming back across the map, and we're seeing what we saw before. Risk failing to trade cost efficiently. The Banelings coming rolling in, he moved them, so they went straight into the Marauders. And wow, the supplies are really in favor of Eurotrash right now. He has all his upgrades on the way. Risk hasn't even saturated his third base because he had to make all those units just to survive. And that is GG. Game number 5 is completed. Eurotrash going up a game. He's only 1 game away now from taking the tournament. It's been a pretty good series. Going up 2 games and then coming back 3-0 like that. Can he do like a reverse all kill, or not all kill, but a reverse sweep? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Eurotrash
possible. Let's be honest. I mean, okay, so Risk started off with a huge momentum swing in his favor, right? Like he just, it felt like a 4-0 already, but then Eurotrash came back and got some very good games off of him. And now it seems like they're both kind of contending, but Eurotrash is on top right now, you know?
Yeah, the first 2 games it seemed like Risk just, with the combination of luck and also just outplaying his opponent by like good scouting and good build choices, he took like an early lead. And then in the last 3 games, they've been fighting back and forth, but it seems that Eurotrash is a bit more resilient in longer games. It seems he's got like a bit more, like,
I guess experience.
Maybe his early and mid game are like maybe slightly fragile, but it seems he's thinking ahead a bit of like more steps than Risk is, and the longer the games go, the better Eurotrash is just doing.
Yeah, you're completely right.
So